Today, we're going to go behind the scenes to see what a modern data analyst job is really all about.
You know, this quote really hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? Think about it. Data is just a bunch of facts and numbers. It's silent. It needs someone to give it a voice, to make it tell its story. And that's exactly the job we're going to explore.
So let's just bust a huge myth right from the start. Being a data analyst isn't really about being a human calculator. It's much more like being a detective, searching for clues that are hiding deep inside the numbers.
To make this all feel a bit more real, let's just follow someone through their day. So meet Priya. She's a data analyst at a big food delivery company, and her day is about to get very, very interesting. It all starts around 9 in the morning, with a little mystery waiting for her on her computer screen.
So Priya logs in, checks her daily dashboard, and bam, one number is just flashing bright red. Orders in the city of Chennai dropped by a massive 40% yesterday. That is a huge, totally unexpected drop.
And this right here is the most crucial part. Her immediate instinct isn't to start running complex formulas or anything like that. Her first, most important reaction is just plain old human curiosity. She's just thinking, whoa, what on earth happened in Chennai?
Now, in the past, answering a question like that would have taken hours, maybe even days. But Priya, well, she has a partner in her detective work, a generative AI assistant.
So check this out. She doesn't have to write a single line of code. She just asks a simple, straightforward question, just like she's talking to a coworker. This simple little change is completely revolutionizing the world of data analytics.
So what's actually happening behind the screen? Well, the AI first understands her question in plain English. Then it instantly scans completely different sets of data, sales figures, weather reports, public event schedules, and it starts looking for connections. And finally, it pulls all of that together into one simple insight. And here's the answer it comes up with, just moments later. There was a huge cricket match happening, and on top of that, there was unexpected heavy rain. So the AI connects the dots. People were at home, glued to the match, and they just weren't thinking about ordering food. And just like that, mystery solved.
But see, a really great analyst doesn't just stop at finding the problem. The real value, the real magic, comes from finding a solution. So Priya immediately uses the AI as a creative partner. She follows up with a new request, turning this problem, slow sales during cricket matches, into a potential business opportunity. And just like that, the AI generates 3 totally different marketing campaigns, complete with special offers for snacks and even projected sales numbers for each idea. This isn't just data analysis anymore. This is strategy, and it's happening at an incredible speed. So now comes the most important part of Priya's job, the part the AI can't do for her. She's got the data, she's got the solution, but now she needs to convince your team to actually do something about it.
In her meeting that afternoon, Priya doesn't show up with some complicated spreadsheet. Let's be honest, nobody gets excited by columns of raw numbers. Instead, she prepares a simple but powerful story. This is the big shift from just reporting data to data storytelling. This is the story she tells her marketing team. It's so clear, right? It's concise and it's instantly understandable. She explains the problem, and in the very same breath, she presents the opportunity. The data is still there, but it's wrapped in a story that makes sense and, more importantly, inspires people to act. And that's really the key, isn't it? The numbers gave her the facts, the skeleton of the truth, but it was Priya's story that actually got her team excited and ready to do something. So what we've really seen through Priya's day is a complete reimagining of what a data analyst does, and it's all thanks to these new technologies.
The difference is pretty stark. The old way was just bogged down by all these manual, repetitive tasks, writing formulas, designing charts, but the new way lets an analyst like Priya hand off all that boring work. This frees her up to focus on what actually matters, asking the right questions and thinking strategically.
And let's put a number to that change. The entire process we just watched, from finding the problem to generating a solution and prepping for a meeting, that would have taken a full 8-hour workday just a few years ago. Today, Priya did it all in about 30 minutes.
This also means the job requires a whole new mindset. Before she leaves for the day, Priya actually spends a little time learning about a new AI feature. The tools are always evolving, and a great analyst has to evolve with them. Continuous learning is basically part of the job description now.
You know, this might be the perfect way to think about it. A modern data analyst is kind of like a doctor for a business. They diagnose the health of the company, they listen for the symptoms hidden in the data, they find the root cause of the problem, and then they prescribe a clear solution to make the business healthier.
So, when you boil it all down, the big takeaway is this. The future of data analytics is less about complex math and way more about critical thinking, about curiosity, and about storytelling. It's about using these incredibly powerful tools to ask better questions, and then translating the answers into actions that actually drive a business forward. And that really leaves you with a question, doesn't it? What mysteries in your world are just waiting for the right question to be asked?